Alright guys, this is the M-Horse Pure One. This is a phone I got in for review. This phone costs $99 to start with, and then on the front camera it has a 5.2 and a 2 megapixel. On the rear it has an 8 and a 2. So they have 4 cameras. This seems to be the directions that a lot of people or a lot of companies are going. Now they say this is a 5.7 inch bezel-less display, 18:9 ratio, 86% screen to body ratio, fingerprint reader, 4,380 milliamp hour battery, 3 gigs of RAM, and 32 gigs onboard storage. Now it does come in gold and black, I believe, but this should be the gold model. Let's get it open here. And here it is. Again, even affordable phones are coming with this 18:9 ratio. In the box, it's probably just a case or something. Yeah, it's a case in here, which I probably won't use. Yeah, I'm more interested in getting to the phone and just getting this bad boy up and going for you. And so let's do that. You get a semi-ejector tool kind of hidden under there too. But let's move all this out of the way. And now let's take a look at the M-Horse. Now on the front here, it lets you know it has dual front and rear cameras. 5.7 inch bezel-less display, 18:9 ratio. This is kind of crazy here. And they put a screen protector on it. I don't know why they do that, but let's power it on here. It's got some juice. On the top here, you see you have a headphone jack. And let's take off this ugly sticker on the back here. Let's see here. Yeah, it's another little clear sticker, the entire film. But with that though, it lets you know that you've got a SIM tray and an SD card slot over here, volume rocker and power over there. But here's the device. It's powering up. It says M-Horse. It's crazy. Never heard of this brand, to be honest, but when they reached out to me, I said, oh yeah, I'll definitely hook this up. Right now I think this only comes in gold. Yeah, I think this only comes in gold. There's other phones on their website. So I'm gonna run through this setup here, and let's start a new one because I really want to get this downstairs and get the camera set up. I want to test these cameras, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I can tell you this screen protector, I'm gonna end up probably taking it off. It just looks it feels weird. We'll skip all of this. Let's add a fingerprint reader or fingerprint on here. Let's do a pin. Let's just do 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, and let's get to the fingerprint. As you can see here, it wants you to go next, and this is the fingerprint reader, by the way. It's on the left side of the camera, or the right side if you're looking at it. Kind of a small fingerprint reader, so I'm really curious just to see how this is going to do. Let's add another. If you're left-handed, you'll definitely love this phone because it does have that on the position for the left hand. So I've got it. Okay, alrighty. I just set it up and it. Okay, let's hope that it did work. Let's see here. Yeah, so I got to enter in the password for the first time. That background is hideous. All right, so it worked. Let's change the background on here. But we're in, and here's the phone. Let's see here. Let's do both. Something that's a little more vibrant. And there it is. Wow, that is super vibrant. Let's do this. So, you know, again, looking around this phone here, it is a metal body. It's a metal frame around here. You've got a headphone jack, some antenna lines, and you've got a SIM tray that doubles as with the SD card slot. You've got that hideous 2.0 with the microphone down there, speaker, and on the side volume rocker and power button. And on the back here, you can see the dual cameras with the dual tone LED flash, and the fingerprint reader. It looks like a laser autofocus type deal, but that is the fingerprint reader. And it's actually pretty accurate, even though it's not that fast. I gotta take this off. I can't do this. Let it come off. I can't do this screen protector. It's too thick. It just feels weird. And that the phone has a little bit of grippiness to it on the screen now. And also, the phone also looks a heck of a lot better without that screen protector. The screen protector is giving us like this dull look. But let's go into the phone here, and now this is kind of rare, but well, it's 32 gigs, but you get 8 gigs is used by the system, looks like. But this phone is pretty nice, man. It does come in different colors also. It comes in like a silver color, or like a white looking color, and gold and black, looks like. But you know, when you see this on the website, it definitely looks a lot different. Not to say it looks bad in person. It's just like a thick Galaxy S7 Edge, or Galaxy S7 stretched, if that makes any sense. But there's your storage. It has 3 gigs of RAM. There's your RAM. Kind of a stock experience. It's running 7.0. Man, let's go get these cameras pumping off. I'm ready to look at these cameras. Anything else in here? I need to put a SIM card in here too and let you know. Wow, that looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Let's go outside. All right, guys, so here's the front camera. Yeah, this is totally, yeah, it's definitely not the best. I guess I've seen worse. Depending on what the lighting is, this camera is probably not going to do too good. But it's definitely doable. There you go. I got a good spot, so this is a good shot right here. Now I'm going to go outside. It's doable. All right, outside it's totally different. Obviously, this camera has the dual camera setup on here. Let me see if I can zoom. Yeah, it has 1.5 times zoom. Wow, that's a serious zoom. That's some crazy zoom right there. That's good. Kind of reminds me of, but the zooming is very difficult on this phone. So let's go over here. All right, you can pause the video and play back or continue recording, but this camera, you get a kind of a sense of how it's going to do on the front. Outside, most cameras are really good. Let's switch to the rear. All right, here's the rear. This is it. This camera has those settings like fine, high. It doesn't have like 1080p, 720p. That's not what it has. So it's kind of strange to see these. Well, I guess these little pocket-friendly phones are more about the design and just giving you as close to the latest software as you can get. But in most cases, the audio on these phones like this are fantastic. And this one right here should be okay. Let's check the zoom quality. The quality on this camera isn't bad, by the way. You just get 4 times zoom, super grainy. Definitely not that good of quality. Let's catch this car going by here. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, it's not a bad camera. It's just, you know, that software is very sluggish. The software is very sluggish on this phone. Like most of these phones, that's just what I expect. But the build quality on this thing is really, really good. Alright, so that was a quick look at the cameras. So this phone it's okay. The camera software is a little sluggish, but to be honest, the footage that comes from the cameras is pretty decent, man. I mean, for $100, this phone has a plastic back, metal chassis. It does have a metal chassis. It has a fingerprint reader, dual cameras on the front and rear. I don't see that they're taking full advantage of these front cameras. And the rear cameras, I don't see that that's just a selling point, to me, it seems like. But overall, the phone is a good-looking phone. I mean, it's only $100, so you think of other phones that are $100. I know there's other phones out there that are $100 that have better cameras for sure, but battery life, we don't know. It has over a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. Oh, I do have my SIM card in there, and I'm getting 3G on Cricket. So at least in my house. So I'm pretty sure when I leave, as you can see right there, I'm getting 3G on Cricket. So if I leave, I'll probably get, oh wait, let's turn on data. I didn't have data turned on for some reason. I don't know what that was about. So maybe, okay, yeah, okay, so I'm getting 3G, okay. Yeah, so yeah. So maybe it'll change when I leave my house, but I mean, overall, this is just my first impressions of this phone. It's pretty cool. I don't think that I'll not like it. I don't think I'm a fan of. I'm trying to remove this. No, I can't remove it. I don't think I'm a fan of the cameras very much. But this should definitely have really good battery. The screen is absolutely beautiful. And it's really heavy. It's a solid build quality. You know that you're holding this phone for sure. So this is the M100. Plastic back, metal chassis, looks like glass, 18:9 ratio. Fingerprint reader that looks like a laser autofocus, but it's actually a fingerprint reader. Dual cameras on the front and rear. Again, you know, still footage from this was actually pretty good. So I don't know. You be the judge. You tell me and be honest. You know, this phone may be one of those phones that you've never heard of, but it looks like it's a pretty decent phone. All right, there we go. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.